Hello. Oh, how's everyone doing? All right, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and frankly, those of you, all five or six of you who have followed the channel, have known that my bread and butter, as some would say, would be Kiss content, specifically Ace, and Ace is dead. So I just haven't had much to talk about. Plus, I've been, doing my own thing here in real life. But figured I'd drop by for a fun little video. Uh, to give some background, I'm not a big Instagram guy, but I've been forced onto Instagram uh, because well, I'm like permanently banned on Facebook. Like I can't fucking like I'm banned. I'm not gonna get into the reasons why. It's a whole thing, but just know that it's nothing bad. You know, Facebook. I mean, they'll ban you for anything. You know. But anyway, man. So I was on Instagram and I got this post that popped up in my feed, and I don't follow Andrew Dice Clay on Instagram because I'm not. I'm not 50, like I'm too young to fucking really give a shit about Andrew Dice Clay. I mean, my main knowledge of the Dice Man is like via other people making fun of him. Like I've seen him on Stern, seen him on O&A. Everyone knows Andrew Dice Gay and all those classic bits, and I have a basic familiarity with the Dice Man's comedy. The whole Hickory Dickory Dock thing. Three Blind Mice, where the fuck they going? Jack and Jill. All that shit, man. If you're like 50 or older, but which I'm not. But I saw this on Instagram. I had to talk about it. So Andrew Dice Clay, the Dice Man himself, and Paul Stanley ran into each other at a supermarket. And based on the footage, it looks like they're at a Publix or perhaps a Trader Joe's, maybe a Whole Foods. I'm not entirely sure. I'm leaning towards maybe a Publix or possibly an Ingles, but it's an interesting development. And it looks like the Dice Man and Paul Stanley, the Star Child, have squared up against each other, and it's quite entertaining. So let's take a look. I'm going to watch the clip again real quick. All right, you guys probably can't hear this, but so the Dice Man is confronting Paul at the supermarket, and he's saying, I'm Dice, and Paul Stanley's like, who are you? I'm at the supermarket. I'm trying to shop, and there's this little back and forth. I'm sure it's a planned skit, but I choose to believe that it wasn't planned at all. I choose to believe that Paul Stanley just, you know, he's always looking to the next big thing. Why would he be thinking about some guy who was last popular in 1990? You know what I mean? So I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. I want to hear from the Dice Man people. I want to hear from the Kiss people. I have a feeling there's a huge overlap considering all this stuff is, juvenile, essentially. I mean, obviously I love Kiss, but, it's for it's it's for kids. Andrew Dice Clay is for kids, except all those kids are old now. But let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know in the comments, and get on Instagram. Give Paul Stanley a follow. Give Andrew Dice Clay a follow. Uh, Check out Andrew Dice Gay, the classic bit from O&A. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and have a great day.